There's a quiet turning point that doesn't come with trumpets or confetti. It's not some motivational poster moment. It's usually just a regular Tuesday. You're staring at a wall or a spreadsheet or a line of traffic, and something in your gut finally mutters, "Why am I waiting on someone else to do what I could do myself?" That's how it starts. Not with a grand plan or a perfect business model, but with an itch, a feeling that you could build something better, or at least build something your way. Most people are trained to look for jobs. It's safe, structured. You get a title and a paycheck, and someone tells you what matters today. But sometimes that safe structure feels more like a cage. You spend 40 hours a week watching someone else make the decisions, call the shots, and chase their own vision while you help build it. Eventually, you realize you're building someone else's dream. And when that truth starts to itch under your skin long enough, you stop scratching and start planning, or honestly, fumbling. Because doing it yourself doesn't mean you suddenly have it all figured out, it just means you've had enough of asking permission. The first steps are clumsy. It might start as a side hustle, a YouTube channel, a late night idea scribbled in a notebook. Maybe it's a product you wish existed, a service you're tired of watching others mess up, or a skill you know you're good at that no one's noticing. You make a logo in Canva that kind of sucks. You build a website with a free trial that still says powered by at the bottom. You post to social media and get one like from your cousin. Cool. But here's the thing. No one's watching the first 100 tries. That's a blessing. You get to trip without a spotlight. You get to be bad before you're decent and decent before you're great. The big shift isn't talent, it's ownership. You stop asking, "What's my boss want me to do today?" and start asking, "What problem can I solve today?" And that question changes everything. Solving instead of surviving. A job is usually about keeping the machine running. A business is about building the machine. Suddenly, you're not just doing a task, you're creating systems, finding gaps, talking to real people, hearing real complaints, and instead of forwarding it to your manager, you get to go. I can fix that. It's scary and raw and wildly uncomfortable. You'll have to learn things you never planned to, like taxes or ad copy or how to pretend you're not panicking when the order won't ship on time. But you also gain something you can't put on a resume: creative freedom. You don't need a boss to approve the idea. You are the boss. That's terrifying and freeing. You don't have to know everything. Doing it yourself doesn't mean by yourself. Nobody builds something from scratch without help. YouTube tutorials are your best friend. Fiverr folks help fill in the gaps. You barter, you ask dumb questions in forums, you Google everything. And suddenly, piece by piece, you stop being a worker inside the machine and start being the one who builds the machine. That shift doesn't happen overnight, but it does happen. And the moment it clicks, the 9 to 5 doesn't look as secure anymore. It looks like a backup plan. Because now you've tasted something better than job security: purpose. It's not about being your own boss. That's the part people get wrong. It's not about power or working in your pajamas. It's about doing something that actually reflects you, your values, your ideas, your weird way of solving problems, your drive. You get to shape how things are done. You get to make things that matter to you, to your clients, to your community. And when people start to notice, when they pay you for something you made with your own two hands and half a clue, that feeling's hard to top. You stop needing a company's mission statement because now you've got your own. In the end, no one's going to tap you on the shoulder and say, "Hey, it's time to start your own business." That moment never comes. But the itch, that never really goes away either. So maybe today's the random Tuesday, the one where you quit waiting, stop asking, and finally decide, "I can figure this out. I'll do it myself." And you will, clumsily, boldly, one shaky step at a time.